Hey everyone, it's Caito, and in today's video, we're just going to be doing a little bit of an island update and talking about all of the custom codes that I'm currently using on my No Terraforming island. So if you're interested in content like this and you want to see more in the future, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, but let's just get right into it. So if you're new here or you haven't been keeping up, this is my No Terraforming island called Bergonia. So what I mean by that is I'm not changing anything in terms of the waterscaping or the cliffs. They are all exactly the same as when I first started with this map. Nothing has changed. So as you can see on the map, I do have a ton of bridges, a ton of inclines, and I have all of my buildings placed already, which is actually really nice. This island is nowhere near being done, but I did kind of want to go through and just kind of show what I already have, and I spent some time last night organizing my custom patterns, getting them all sorted out and filling them up completely, because I did change out a bunch of custom patterns that I thought that I wanted to use initially, ended up changing my mind, so now I have what I think I'm going to use. There are probably still a few that I want to change out. There is one that I know for sure, but I haven't figured out what I want to switch out for it yet. So this is still a work in progress, but I did some organizing. Here are my custom designs. I have my dirt paths up here at the top and this wooden path as well, which I absolutely love these planks. Before I get too much into the patterns, I do want to point out that all of these custom codes will be on my card. Card is just a website that I use to compile all the different custom codes that I've used on all of my different islands, including this one. So if you go to the card, there's a specific section for Bergonia, which is this island. If you click on that, it will bring up all of the different codes that I'm using, so you can find the creator code, and you can also find the creator's social media, so you can go check them out. I highly recommend checking out these creators because they are constantly posting new codes. People ask me all the time how I find all of the codes that I do, and really that is one of the best ways to find them, is to follow the creators directly, because they are the ones providing the codes. So as they create new things, then they tweet about them or post them on Instagram and talk about them. So it's really nice to get kind of constant updates for codes. There are also different sections on my card for categories like blankets, paths, wooden planks, clothing. So if you're looking for other things, I do have sections set up like that as well, so you can just kind of browse through and find different codes that way. I have been updating this as I find new stuff, and I actually have a ton more to add that I'm going to be adding over the next couple of days, so keep checking back. I'm constantly adding on to this. That is where you will find all of the creator codes for all of these patterns that we're going to look at today. So I have my dirt paths up here along with the wooden planks. I also have this 4-square wooden plank pattern with the blanket on it, and this stone pattern that I get asked about all of the time. It is actually by the same creator that does this dirt path, but I added a separate picture of just the stones on there so it wouldn't be so difficult to find. And then I also have this little stair pattern as well, so I'm going to go through, and I'm using a lot of these codes up here at my entrance. We've got the path right here, the stone or brick pattern. I've got the stairs, which I love. I think they look really cute. I also have several of these floral circles as well, so I'll go back into my codes here. So scrolling down here, I kind of shifted into these floral circles as well as the sprinkle patterns that I'm intending on using. Some of these I have not started using on my island yet because I just found them last night. So you're not going to see all of them once I go to walk around here, but these are the ones that I intend on using. I've got several different blanket patterns, obviously. So I've got my circle blankets here, this stone circle, and then you scroll down to all of the blankets. Most of these are by the same creator, actually, Zoo, ACNH on Twitter. They are definitely on the card. Tons of blanket patterns. I absolutely love these, and I love them because all of the different designs come in different colors. You can kind of see here, I've got this floral design in 4 different colors: green, blue, yellow, and brown, because I just love it so much. But you can kind of coordinate your different blankets because there are so many different options. And then coming down here, I just have some blanket fringe, this water puddle that I use on every island, and then kind of just some random, I've got signs, a package, postcards. These are the kind of designs that I don't really know if I'm going to use them, but I'm kind of play around with them and see what I end up using in the end. And as I switch things out, I will also change them out on the card. I wanted to show, so over here, I just kind of placed down some of these blanket patterns just so we could see what they look like. I really do love these sprinkle patterns as well. But then I just downloaded yesterday this dirt design, and there's technically 2 more pieces to it, but I think you can make it work with 1 more piece. But I love the way this looks. So you can actually put down a garden wagon or a hand cart, or really anything else that you would be dragging along, a lawnmower. Tons of items that you can use with this. And you place it down, and then it looks like, oh, Harvey's in my way. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. But anyway, then it just looks like the cart has made these dirt tracks on the ground, and I love the way that looks. So I definitely want to include that somewhere on the island. But I'll do a quick run through of what we have so far. This is just kind of a work in progress forest area over here. Obviously, this was my entrance back here. I've got a villager neighborhood up here at the entrance. And then walking this way, I have this tulip field, which is going to lead all the way up to resident services. And coming over here, I just have this little garden here. And then this is mine and Hazel's house. Definitely a work in progress. We just started this the other night. There's actually nothing completed on the back of the island. I've only been working on the front here. And there's really only this one other section over here that I've started working on. So we will head over this way. I have a little orchard section over here. So peach and pears. And then I love this little swing in the center of it. I think it looks really nice. I have another garden over here, and then an apple orchard. And then as you walk over here, I have a little park area with a soccer field. And I love the way that the soccer field turned out. This is definitely my favorite area so far on the island. I have this little picnic spot next to it. I was able to incorporate an apple chair somehow, and I shockingly like the way that it looks. But this is definitely my favorite area. Going up this way is just the start of another villager neighborhood, but that's really all I have so far. It's been challenging, but also fun at the same time to try this no terraforming island, just because you have to really think about what you're going to use to add height and depth, because you can't use terraforming to do those things. But I've absolutely loved it. I actually feel like it's coming along fairly quickly and rather easily as well, which is nice. But that's what I have so far. That's kind of the update on Begonia, as well as all of the custom codes that I'm going to be using for the most part. Some of these will probably change, but as they do, I will update it on the card for you. So definitely check out the card if you're interested in any of these custom designs. If for some reason you can't find something, feel free to ask me down in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.